Hi, sir. Good evening. I think we have about
Hi,
20.
good evening, everyone.
Yeah,
Happy
we
to see
can,
you all. Namaskar. Namaste to everyone, especially
Namaste.
the newcomers.
we can begin the session. Today, we have Huli with us. I think most of you are aware about Huli. He is taking care of the logistics and a lot of different things at Nirmal Bank. So today we have the entire screen with us, so we can have a detailed session with Jerry sir. So I would encourage maximum participation. Stay till the end. And Jerry sir, over to you. Let's start. Looking forward to an insightful session with you. And we will discuss about the next weekend, the Sunday meet, which we are having. So once Jerry sir is given us some insights on his market views and technicals, I'll throw some light on the next weekend program. So stay with us till the end, and looking forward for an insightful session. Over to you, Jerry.
Yeah, good evening, everyone, yet again. On a Saturday weekend where majority of the people have their own weekend fiesta, I'm glad that you have given some time for us today. As you know, we have started this group in coordination with Darshan and Archit. We started only around end March. So we are 3 months old now on Jerry D'Souza group, and we let the Jerry D'Souza group run for almost 45 days. During that period, we had about 230 members, 230. Now it has bounced to almost today, we are about 402. All because of the good work of Darshan, Archit. I am only the principal man working on the charts. And I'm very happy and thankful to both Archit and Darshan especially for getting so many people on board. And of course, that is not the main thing. The main thing is even in the negative market, you know what happened in since March until now in June, you know what happened. But still our stocks, not everyone, but there were specific stocks which even bounced in this 3 month period. In this 3 month, I will correct myself, war and volatile period to almost 100%. Okay, so it is all on stock specific and technicals, but I am happy that I got the support of each and every person, all the 230 people here, and sending some nice, kind words on my private messages. And that gives me the boost and the energy, motivation every day to do better. I get a lot of personal messages, but I don't get carried away. One of my very, very good friends, I think he has joined for the first time on Zoom today. I just saw his name 5 minutes back. I don't know if he's still here. Mr. Manish Ji Dhanuka. Mr. Manish, thank you very much for being here today on Zoom. Yeah, hi. So let me start again. Let me start again from April. We had a lot of issues in the market, stock markets, not only Indian markets, the global markets, geopolitical issues. It started with the great Donald Trump's tariffs issue. Then we had suddenly after about 40 days, we had the Indo-Pak issue. And when everything seemed bright and gung-ho to move ahead, we suddenly got the Iran-Israel issue. But all these issues didn't deter me one bit. I was always giving you calls, and people who have been on this Jerry D'Souza group
अरे नहीं बेटा
have noticed the stupendous success of some of, if I have given say about 50 calls, at length 40 of them have performed very well. And it is normal in a volatile market. Some stocks do not perform. Some stocks take time to perform. Like for example, I'll give, I think when nobody was on the group, very few of us were on the group. I'd given one call, electro steel castings. I'd given the call at 106 in the elite group and also in the Jerry D'Souza group, the free group, at 106, 108. In a week's time, it fell to 86. A lot of people were very nervous. Because, when I give a call, I give a call based on the chart patterns, And I said on this particular stock, on this particular electro steel casting, I think I've repeated that stock, the call of this particular stock on Jerry D'Souza. I've posted it a couple of times. I gave it 106 and I said clearly, if it falls to 86, that is my favorite 200 moving average. Buy again, buy again. What did the stock do? It fell from 106 to 86 in a matter of a week. And from 86, it went to 138 in a matter of 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So when we choose a stock, we need to see that we choose the stock where it is fundamentally strong and as well as looks good on the chart. So we are all on safe waters. It is normal, for stocks to fall 20, 30, 40, 50%. You have seen all that happening during the period of September 2024 to March 2025. The market corrected by about 18%. But the good stocks, the fundamentally strong stocks, you can say 60% of them, they recovered the loss and went above 10, 15, 20%. The same doesn't go with penny stocks. Many penny stocks are still struggling. However, I am not very happy to say that many frontline stocks also not performing. So there is a time for all that. As long as you are picking a right stock, there's nothing to worry. 1 second, I'll put my battery. Battery is low. So there's nothing to worry if you're holding good stocks. I have mentioned earlier also, I use just two patterns, indicators on my charts. And I don't use, as I have mentioned earlier also I think there are many newcomers here today. During market hours or pre-market hours, I never put my television on. Or even after that, I never put my television on. I have a set of 200 to 250 stock where I work on them pre-market based on how they perform on a weekly basis, how they perform on a monthly basis, and of course, how they perform on an hourly chart or daily. But my strong photo is I always pick stocks which are strong on a weekly basis or on a monthly basis. Many stocks I have given on Jerry D'Souza group where it has broken out from a monthly double bottom or triple bottom breakout. One particular stock which I have been repeating most of the time in Jerry D'Souza group is Geo Financials. The first monthly breakout of Geo Financials was at 211. When I said, don't miss this stock at 211, it has given a monthly breakout from a double bottom pattern, which was almost 9 months back. Double bottom, which was previous 9 months. And that stock from 211, it made a high. I said also it will hit about 280. I said it will hit 327. And last week it hit 327, 329. And since that, it has not crossed 327, 329. For last 1 week, it is consolidating. And then I gave a second call for newcomers on the same stock. Geo Financials at 253, and I said go long. Even from 253, it jumped to what it is today, 327, 325. So this is how you catch good stocks which have fallen, which are dead and beaten out. But we should have a particular, I have a particular strategy. In the previous Zoom sessions, I think in my second Zoom session, I think it was 2 months back, which was recorded by Mr. Darshan, I have shown my work pattern, how I go through each and every stock. You know, the best of the stocks can also fall, like Reliance, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank. Many of the stocks didn't perform during the period of from September till even April, March, April, but they have all bounced back strongly. Many people say, अरे ये स्टॉक गिर गया यार, मेरे को डर लग रहा है, क्या करने का है? Well, if you are in a good stock, you don't have to be worried. Many stocks take maybe 1 year, 2 years, or even 3 years to perform. But they don't break down and break out. They don't lose money. Like how I think just last week I have posted one tweet of Warren Buffett and also one other gentleman, Indian gentleman, where he says when the stocks fall recently, I think just 3 days back I posted. Don't lose hope when the stock. He has I don't know the poet's name, Mr. Kipling. He has sent a extract of a poem from Mr. Kipling. How you should have patience. Because a lot of 99% of the people in India don't have patience. They expect the stock to run every day and make money every day for you. But in the volatility, what we had so far in the year 2025, you know, lot of events have taken place in 2025. I already said before 2 minutes back. So the year 2025 has not been very good for everyone, whether it's the broker houses who have given so many stock market tips. The market is very volatile. So you need to have patience, number one. And as long as Nifty is doing well now, besides the stocks, many people have noticed from the last 3 weeks, I have given levels on Nifty also. Take, for example, yesterday what happened. Friday during closing of the market, opening of the market, what happened? Market was doing well at 24,000, 25,450 and 60. Suddenly it stopped and dropped almost 150 points. And I clearly said, Darshan had posted that message of mine in all the groups, these private groups, other groups, that it will take support. I said it will take support at a demand zone at 25333. And what happened yesterday? It took exact support at 25333. It didn't fall big, even 5 points down, and it zoomed from 2533 to 150 points. And I have given this level for the last 3 weeks. 25333 is a very important demand zone, hold, or you can say support line. But this is the market. Market can still fall, below that. But up to 25031, market can still fall because we are all waiting for 9th of July now, where I posted today on the Jerry D'Souza group that Donald Trump has sent letters to 12 countries. It's all a suspense now. We do not know which 12 countries are involved. But if there is a bad news, if some name comes out, especially India, I think the market will, go down on Monday or Tuesday, if the news comes out before 9th. But actual news will come out on the 9th. So we are not sure what is going to happen. But we have not to lose hope. We have seen all the wars in these last 3 months and all the tariffs, but the market has bounced back very well. I am here for your support. I'm always available. Lots of people message me privately, especially the elite group members and the new members. I'm a very busy man. I have to handle my own family accounts. I got about 4 to 6 groups, my personal account, and I have my private investors whom I am doing trading for them for the last 4 years. I got some current new investors, and then I have the Jerry D'Souza group. I have the elite group, but still I make time during market hours to answer the questions what the supporters or the Jerry D'Souza group elite members send me. I make time because I'm quick on the board keyboard and I view a chart. If I need to view a chart, it doesn't take me more than 5 to 10 seconds. If they ask me, well, generally people ask me, this stock is falling, what should I do? So then I give my reply within 5 seconds to 10 seconds. I just open my chart because currently I'm using Zerodha. You can see the screen there. I got about 300 stocks at one time. At random, I picked stocks from all sectors. So I look at them, and this is my 22 years of experience. I've been in the Gulf for 18 years. I worked in an American conglomerate. Then I left the job there. I was doing the same job there in Saudi Arabia with the stock markets of the local country. I left that job and I came here for greener pastures. I'm I'm highly successful since the time I've come back from the Gulf in the year 2010, and I've been doing my own. I met Darshan in this year 2025, and I'm happily progressing with Darshan and Archit, who are much younger to me, and they are giving me full support, and happy for that. This is the first the briefing which I gave. I think Mr. Darshan, we can take some questions. Whoever has some questions, they can, you know, they can ask me, and I will answer in short. Meantime, Darshan can say a few words. Thank you for
Hi,
listening
sir.
to me.
Yes. Wonderful to have. I think for the new members, most of you have been associated for a while now. I think a few of you have joined for the first time today. So that was a brief introduction about Jerry sir by himself. So I would like to add a few things here. So we started with the Elite Trade program somewhere in April after about 2 weeks of running into the Jerry D'Souza free group. And right now we have almost about 50 members, I think slightly more than 50 members who have joined the Elite Trade program at the execution support and the self execution level. So for those who are not aware about the Elite Trade program, it is basically something similar to what Jerry sir was doing previously with his family accounts and private investors. The only modus operandi that we've changed is we've allowed people to join the Elite Trade program without any subscription fees, without any profit sharing, without any consultancy fees. So it is a pure broker client relationship that we have with you at Spera Securities, DM Finance, that you guys know me by. We are a SEBI registered, NSE BSE registered broking firm. We have Jerry sir with us, who acts as a technical analyst and advises on the stocks based on his experience on the charts and the number of years in the markets. Based on his recommendations, the trades are executed by the clients who have subscribed to the Elite Trade program. Either they trade themselves. The model is called self execution, which means that you have to open a demat account in our franchisee on either Nirmal Bang or Angel One. Self execution clients are majorly subscribed to the Elite Trade program by opening demat account with Angel One Limited, which is a robust platform, gives you a great infrastructure to take trades. You have almost all the features which you can possibly imagine: the GTT orders, the covered orders, the pre-market orders. You can schedule your orders. So there are a number of features which tries to assist you in automating your trading. So let's say, for example, you bought a stock which Jerry G has recommended at let's say 100 rupees, and you want to put an order of 140 to exit or 130 to exit. Let's say he has a medium term positional stock. So you need not watch it on a daily basis. You can set your target in a GTT order, and the order will execute for the next 365 days. The order will be valid, and whenever the stock hits that level, the trade will get executed. So this is one of the features. Similarly, for day traders, there is a covered order concept where you can put the stop loss and the target in the same order. So it's a robust platform for people who are trading by themselves. We have the execution support model, which is on Nirmal Bang Securities, where we are assisting our clients to execute the trades which Jerry sir recommends at a standard 10% allocation across all the clients using basket order facility. So you may be a professional, a salaried person, or in business, may not be able to give time to the markets. So we give you the opportunity to trade on Jerry sir's view without actually being available for the markets. Lately, we have faced compliance related challenges. So for now, this support service is limited for clients who have demat accounts of more than 20 lakh capital. Going forward, only clients who have a minimum of 20 lakh capital, we will be associating them at the execution support level. So far, we've had a minimum threshold of 5 lakhs, and we've had almost 35 people who almost 30 people who've joined the Elite Trade program at the execution support level. Some are yet to start, but we have almost opened about 30 accounts on the Elite Trade program. And it's going good because the trades are executed using basket order facility. So all the trades go at the same second. The moment Jerry sir has given a call, within 2, 3, 4 minutes maximum, the order is made and it goes into the system and it's executed across all the clients. So it gives us that uh, technical platform to ensure that the trades are executed for all the clients. With people who are on Angel One, I think the only difference is that you have to place the order yourself. The trades are absolutely same. The support is absolutely same. Only difference is that the platform changes. If you're trading by yourself, the charges are slightly lower. If your account is in execution support, the charges are slightly higher because you have to cover the dealer cost and the compliance team's cost for the telecalling and everything. But I think so far what we've seen is I think last we reviewed, we were about 10%, 9 to 10% in positive since this time we've started since April. And I'm talking about the large accounts that we've reviewed, more than 20 lakh capital. They were about 9 to 10% in green. The last we reviewed was around last week. So this week, some stocks have again moved. So I think we are doing decent. There is good diversification. You have almost 10 to 12 stocks or 14 stocks in your portfolio. There is no concentration risk that you are taking a higher exposure in a single stock, which might happen when you execute trades for yourself. So allocation is something that we work very much on, because most important in trading is discipline and the right trading psychology. Those people who follow me have been following me for a while know that I harp a lot about psychology and taking trades when the market is greedy and trying to exit, taking the market is fearful and exit positions when the markets are in a greed zone or an extreme greed zone, right? So that is what we've been trying to do at the Elite Trade. Just started. It's a fresh product. We've never done. We've never done something which is a pure uh,
Right. I'm on Zoom.
client broker relationship. So we've got good response. Jerry sir is very active. I won't reveal the age today, but yeah, I mean, he's much more senior than what we have been imagining. And I met him with Archit last weekend. We met for a brunch last Sunday. and we were surprised when he revealed that how old he is, and I think he's much more energetic and much more lively and active than me and Archit combined. So, and that he himself mentioned just a few minutes back how many groups he's managing, and despite that, he's taking out time to ensure that whatever queries are there are being addressed. Regarding the elite trade program, I think some clients had a few questions last week that we've not taken much more trades in the elite trade program in the last week. And I think one of the reasons was that the markets are in the extreme greed zone right now. So some cool off can happen, and better opportunities can come. And I think there was a quarterly settlement also. So we deployed some funds in the liquid funds. So next week onwards, I think fresh innings for people who've joined the elite trade program recently and the capital is not deployed. For people who have been with us for since April, now they've seen tariffs, they've seen Indo-Pak war, they've seen Iran-Israel, they've seen all sorts of things, and I think the portfolios are doing good, doing decent. It's only the start. We are very positive with this product, and we are looking forward to having more and more number of people who join this elite trade program at both self execution and execution support level, because I think the idea is to grow as a community and to educate along the way. I think most important thing that in the last few months in particular, especially after being associated with Jerry sir, both me and Archit are also trying to work around is trying to educate members at the psychology level, at the knowledge level. I think something big is going to come the next weekend when we meet. I would request all of you, maximum number of people who can make it in person, please try to be there at the Intellect Stockbroking Limited head office in Andheri. I think I've posted the address. I'll be sharing it again. Uh, so what that will ensure is we have a one-on-one in-person discussion and an in-person get together with Jerry sir. We'll also be celebrating a special event, and we'll be announcing something big, which will be towards the education side, trying to educate maximum number of people who are associated at the elite trade program level, so that in the near future, you are independent and know how to go about trading in the stock market. That is the basic idea. I think most important thing is to ensure that along the way you learn and grasp from his knowledge, his experience, and try and implement it. I am there, Archit is there. Archit himself, he goes by the name Curious Investor on Twitter, has more than 30,000 followers. He's a chartered market technician, very good with the charts, very good with technicals. He'll be sharing some of his knowledge. He'll be there in the next Sunday when we meet. So many of you who are waiting to meet him in person as well, it'll be a good opportunity for all of us to catch up and have a good, insightful discussion. So looking forward to that. And with that, I would like Jerry sir to now take some stock queries from the members. We have the charts with us. So real time, you will be able to see how Jerry sir reviews and checks some of the charts. So I would request members who have queries to please unmute yourself or raise your hand, and please go forward with your queries.
Mr. Raj Lotia's hand is up since the last 25 minutes.
One call.
Yes, Rajbhai, you can proceed with.
Yeah, hi, sir. Good evening.
Hi. Is the query to me or to Darshan? You need to say that.
Actually, for you as well as for Darshan, somewhat not much, sir. One is, sir, I just came to know about you that, sir, so earlier also you used to work for Saudi stock market.
Not for Saudi stock market. I used to work in a company, but I used to handle stock markets.
You used to hand, so that's your profession from beginning.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice, sir. And sir, second question is, so today some adjustments has happened in our private group. the ATP group which we have. And sir, I am, where I am stuck, which the issue was raised last time also, in a situation where we are fully invested and our prices have not come, and in that case we are not able to generate the subscription amount or the fees or the charges of the broker. Then in that case, what should we do? Because this has happened with me this month also, where I am currently sitting on 10 or 12 scripts, where the pricing are below the price that we had bought. So in that case, what should we do? Because I am not meeting the average charges and now I am out of the group. So how do we deal with that situation, sir?
Darshan, would you like to take that question?
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Hi, Raj bhai.
So
So
if
I
you want,
think
I will share a
what
screenshot
we are
what's
looking at is
happened. Few
in
scripts, which
particular.
last quarter we had bought, and the prices will come in this season or maybe in coming month. But I have not booked loss. If suggested, then I will book loss also, not a problem. So I can jump to the next script and start retaking trades again. So in this scenario, how to deal with this, Darshan? Because it's not my fault where I am not able to take trades. I am currently stuck with the position. That's why I'm not moving to next scripts.
Raj, let me answer one or two questions. You had messaged me privately about Deccan Cement and GM Breweries.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, sir. Yeah, that we have booked, sir, 20%.
Yeah. So after you messaged me, Deccan Cement, it's only a period of two months I had given that call.
Yes,
At
yes.
about 806, I had given the call.
Right,
And
right.
correct.
Yes,
And that stock didn't perform for 2 months. But you know what happened after 2 months?
exactly,
It
sir,
was
exactly.
20%
That's
off.
why I'm not selling and loss any of the scripts of yours.
Yeah. So you can say that your book profit in Deccan Cement, your book profit in GM Breweries also, which went up 30% from the buy
Okay,
call. You had mentioned these specific
uh,
calls, and
after taking,
also I think you mentioned one stock. I can't remember the name now. That is also bounced. I can't remember the name now, but it
ah,
has not crossed my mind. So this, as I said before, slow and steady sometimes wins the race. Some stocks do not perform.
yeah.
Some stocks suddenly run up.
No,
Even
I'm
the
fine
best,
with that, sir. I'm completely fine with that. I don't have any issue. But I am not
yeah.
able to take next trade. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And because of which the angel broking charges is not getting generated because I'm not taking next trade. That's my question. That in that case, what should I do?
Not what Darshan was saying, I would support Darshan in this case. I think the brokerage has not exceeded 3,000 rupees. That means if uh, if someone is taking a stock and trading on good volume, then 3,000 is below the normal price, I feel. But it doesn't matter. We will come to that case
Yes,
once
sir.
What I
Darshan
feel,
settles this,
No issues. We will meet
so
next
I
trading
week,
will
sir.
just
below average
I'm
trading issues.
especially traveling to meet you, sir. So I will be meeting you next week and we can have a discussion at that point also. Not a issue.
I'm happy. I'm happy you're spending so much money and coming to meet me from
100%, sir.
Goa.
Like it's the opportunity that I'm getting to meet all of them at one point of time.
I'm happy you're coming to see me, especially Manish. Manish also he's also trying to take time. He's a busy man, but yeah, we can discuss one on one on Sunday, next Sunday. Yes.
No issues, sir. No issues.
Thank you for
I
interviewing.
would like to add a couple of points. I was just going through Raj your account while Jerry sir was giving you his insights.
Yes, yes,
I'll tell you what we are doing at the execution support level. I think more or less is what we are expecting the self execution group members to be following. Right
yeah.
in the execution support, if you must have seen, we've exited a few stocks uh, which have been like cost to cost, and I think we've been focusing on allocating 10% of the total capital to any single script.
Yes,
Right?
same Darshan. That's what
So,
I'm doing.
so
For
what's
example, I have
happening is,
invested in 30 scripts.
yeah. So what's happening is, at some point when the profits are booked, the funds are free. That those funds are being deployed in the next script. So what we've observed is like out of 30 members, only 6 members were not able to generate the minimum threshold. And that logic of that threshold was also given that we've not been charging any fees or any subscription or any profit share or anything of that sort. So the entire charges are to cover for the time deployed by Jerry sir and the entire product. And I
Correct.
think 3,000 a month is a very fairly like.
No, Darshan, that's not an issue. I'm
Yeah.
saying how to deal with that situation where,
No, I
when
think
you
we'll have to try and ensure that trades are being taken by allocation in terms of once a single script is because you are missing out on some of the nicer trades which are coming
yeah,
later on,
because
right?
Darshan,
I
see
think.
how, for example, because ABD, ABDL, Acme Solar, Dark, then
Hmm.
HPL Engines, Make My India, Map My India, Welspun, Patanjali,
So I
Jua.
think what
So
can be
that's
done is maybe you can share your portfolio once with Jerry
uh,
sir. He can
15,
guide
15
you
days
on
we
which
can do
ones to
that, and
exit.
then if any
Yeah.
loss needs to be booked or something needs to be exited at the buying price, we can always do that. I don't mind booking loss or exiting at the same point of entry also. That's completely fine.
Right. So what I would suggest is maybe once you can share your portfolio, and this is for all the self-execution clients, because in the execution support, every week we review the portfolios and we take some calls. Like, for example, if a few stocks are not moved, we exit those stocks and then we redeploy those funds in the next trades which come. And I think overall the result has been decent in in the execution support, and even in self-execution, I see almost I think 80% members have been able to do decent. A few of you have joined from the start, and maybe the allocation is a bit. Uh, Maybe we can discuss it at a personal level on your individual group with Jerry sir. We can just share your portfolios. We can guide you on what to exit and uh, take fresh trades, because ultimately we need to have either a trading stop loss at a price level or at a time level, because the funds are always going to be limited. I think it's part of the trading discipline that sometimes we have to take some exits at slightly lower than what we've purchased given the market situations, and redeploy those funds in the next trades, which will ensure that the capital is rotating, and we are not losing out on opportunities by being stuck in a few stocks. So I think self execution clients are also on the ETP Q&A group. So I would request all of you to take maximum advantage by posting your queries in the ETP Q&A group, because that will also ensure that the doubt is cleared for somebody else who may have a similar position or a similar doubt. Because one to one, it may not be possible to like answer everybody's query during the same on the same day at the same time. But if you post it on the group, it resolves doubts for all the members. So I would request Raj, you are on the ETP Q&A group. I would request you to post your portfolio screenshot there.
हाँ वो तो तुम्हारी सोच है बस कहीं पर चार्जेस कुछ कम है तो कहीं ज्यादा है वो सब भी तो है ना
Okay, I will. किसके डिस्टर्बेंस है बीच में बात based on just one
Maybe Raj,
small
your
small
query is resolved.
hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yeah, regarding Raj's question, I would like to give an example here, state one example here. We started this group, Jerry D'Souza group, just as I said, in March, mid-March, end March, mid to end March. Mr. Manish ji, I think I didn't know Mr. Manish Dhanuka very well during that time. And I, at one time, I had posted his query, which is sent to me in private. This is especially for Raj, okay? To his various questions. And Raj knows Mr. Manish Dhanuka very, very well. I think they are distantly related also. Mr. Manish, I hope Mr. Manish is still on the group. Yeah, he's on the group. He had posted me one query in Hindi and English also. मैंने LIC I think 10 lots या 15 lots लिया है. I am repeating his exact words, Manish ji's words. मैंने 965 पे 15 lots लिया है मैं इस वक्त 24 to 27 lakhs, I'm repeating, 24 to 27 lakhs पे लॉस पे बैठा हूं, मुझे क्या करना चाहिए? And after some time he added, मैं लॉस बुक करूं क्या? When he said this, मैं लॉस बुक करूं क्या? 27 lakhs, I was taken aback. तो बोला क्या? I replied, क्या आप 27 lakhs लॉस बुक करोगे? मैं बोला, I told him the market is because of this. That time the tariff season was on, March, April, and then we got this Indo-Pak. He had bought at 940, 39 something, and the stock went down to 760. I told him, hold on, the stock will perform, let it cross 811. I told him, wait for 1 month, let it cross 811. And he waited patiently for 811 for almost 3 to 4 weeks. I told him 811 is the breakout zone. You know, once it crossed 811, I'm talking about LIC, not finance, but the main LIC. LIC Limited, whatever the name is. From 811, it jumped to 970. You know what happened? His 27 lakhs loss converted to 12 lakhs profits. Manishji,
जी सर,
and he is still now, he's joining his hands. आपने मुझे बचाया. आप जरा बोल सकते हो मैंने आपको क्या बोला और आपको क्या होगा? आपको 27 लाख, आप मुझे ने, आप इतने दिलदार हो, मैं शॉक हो गया कि आपको 27 लाख लॉस आप बुक करने वाले थे. आप छोटे 1 मिनट में 2 मिनट में आप कुछ बोल सकते हो?
जी सर. आवाज आ रही सर?
क्लियर, बहुत क्लियर है सर.
एक्चुअली क्या हुआ था सर, वो मैं 930 से 940 के बीच, वैसे मेरा 912-13 रुपए का लॉट लिया था, 15 लॉट. और बाद में क्या हुआ, जैसे उसको लेने के बाद में नीचे आ गया, तो लेते लेते क्या 4 महीने मैंने उसको कंटिन्यू कैरी करा, तो जो 5-7 रुपए का जो डिफरेंस रहता है हर महीने, ऐसा मिला कि मेरा 940 के आसपास चले गया था वो परचेस वैल्यू. फिर मैंने आपको मैसेज किया था, आपने मेरे को जैसे समय मैंने बोले आप उसको होल्ड करो, काटो मत लॉस में. फिर समय रहते हुए वो 1 महीने के अंदर जैसे 810-12 हो गया. फिर बाद में अपनी बातचीत हुई थी सेकंड मंथ में उसके, कि वो 870 का बहुत बड़ा उसको ब्रेकआउट है, 871 के ऊपर आप भागेगा, बोले वो रुकेगा नहीं. फिर वहां से वो चलना चालू हुआ, तो मेरे को लगभग मैंने 960-65 के बीच में काटा पूरा मानो. तो काफी उसमें मैं जो मेरे को जो 27-28 लाख रुपए का जो लॉस था, उसमें मेरे को 5-7 लाख रुपए बचे.
Good. So this is what, Mr. Raj, this is the perfect example of holding good stocks and strong stocks. Any stock can fall on any news, any type of news, but the bounce back is 2 times stronger generally. This is what happened with Manishji also. And also the same thing happened with Mansukh Bhai also, one of his stocks. Even if it is just 2-3 people, I'll tell you, I want to tell everyone here, people have been holding stocks. I have my personal experience from this 400 members who have joined on Jerry D'Souza group. People have been holding stocks from almost 2 years. Many people will be, I think, in the same situation today. The stock has not moved. They have been in a loss. I'm talking about good stocks. Even Tata Motors has fallen. IndusInd Bank, I can give you many names. I tell everyone, bid the time, wait for the right opportunity. The stocks will move up. I'll give you another example of my sister-in-law. She is based in Dubai. She's a businesswoman, very rich lady. Many years back, I had proposed a stock for her. When I came back from Saudi, I proposed a stock for her, Tata Elxsi at 875. She had, invested about 20,000 shares. The stock didn't do anything for 2.5 years. 875, 900, 900, 700, 700, 875. And then from 2021 till 2022, it touched 10,900. It went 10 times up in 1 year. Why? Because it was a fundamentalist. Some stocks take their own sweet time to run up. But you still get dividend. You have paid dividend. Enjoy the dividend. Hold on the stock. Don't lose hope. That's all I can say. Thank you, Manish ji.
जी सर.
Anyone else?
So can I add 2 more points here?
Yeah.
So I think राज का क्वेश्चन जो है वो थोड़ा सा is regarding the brokerage that is needed to be generated at the self-execution level.
Exactly, sir.
I think if others have been able to do it, I think it shouldn't be a problem. But what we've been doing at the self-execution level, at the execution support level, I think that's what we would advise others at the execution support and the self-execution to follow it. So it will help you not get stuck with a particular stock because the capital will always be limited. There is a जो बोलते हैं ना, मैं वो चीज स्ट्रेस करना चाहूंगा. मनीष जी ने भी वही चीज रिपीट करा कि फॉर एग्जांपल LIC, right? LIC was a stock that he bought and it fell. Obviously, markets were not good in the last 6 months from September. I think end of September से March तक तो markets have not done anything. I think that's the period when he had bought that particular stock. Jerry sir keeps saying that, I don't like to average my stocks when they are in losses. So that's a good learning, that even something that I have been doing over the last, even I have almost 12 years of experience in the market. But if a stock is something that I like, I add it when I think that it's at a next important support. I think I did that with HFCL and I suffered a loss of almost 4 lakh rupees in HFCL. Because I thought, okay, when I bought it at around 150, I bought it on a breakout. It moved to 170, I sold, I bought back at 160. Then I added it again at 135, which was a previous breakout. Then I added 115. I added at 95. And finally, I closed my entire position when the results were not good at around 84 rupees. The stock went on to make a low of 74, 75. It's now still somewhere around 85, 86. But I lost almost 9 months of my time holding on to that one stock. And it's a good company. We are bullish on it, but it kind of, like मेरा trading capital काफी time तक उसने block करा. And since the last 3 months that I've been working with Jerry sir, he doesn't like to average stocks. That's what I have seen. A lot of the stocks might be, for example, Balu Foods, he had recommended at around 586, moved to 500 when there was some news, the Dubai FPI news. On the same news, the stock had fallen last year. And it had fallen a lot from almost 800, the stock had come down to 400. So generally, same news पे market या stock generally second time उतना react नहीं करता है, is what I have seen and learned from trading psychology, that the same news will not cause the same kind of a move in the stock or on the markets. That's why you see the war news. Markets have not reacted that much this time around on war news. India Pakistan के time markets fell, but हमने एक चीज consistently बोली थी, wars makes bottom, because for the markets they are forward looking. So at some point, when we know, okay, India ने हमला कर दिया, Pakistan ने हमला कर दिया, the worst is over now, things will improve. So that is one thing that I learned from Jerry sir. And the other thing is not to average stocks when they are following, rather than you wait to average when you have a sign of reversal. So Manish ji, going forward, when you take the next position, I think we had a very big position in Geo also. Manish ji, I think you had almost 1 lakh shares. I'm not sure how the quantity that you were holding, but you were holding a sizable quantity. उसमें सेम चीज हुई है कि जब वो नीचे गया है, हमने उसको एवरेज किया है. सो व्हाट हैपेंस इज, ट्रेडिंग पोर्टफोलियो में अगर अपन एवरेज करेंगे या लॉस बुक नहीं करेंगे एट सम टाइम्स, सो अपना ट्रेडिंग पोर्टफोलियो का कैपिटल ब्लॉक होगा. सो वी नीड टू हैव ईदर अ टाइम स्टॉप लॉस और अ प्राइस स्टॉप लॉस फॉर योर ट्रेडिंग पोजीशंस. and we can always add back when the stock starts performing or starts reversing. Alternatively, जो आपने initial position बनाई है आप उसको hold करो, average करना बंद करो. I think most retail investors we lose money because of averaging. I was, for example, Yes Bank. The number of people who must have averaged Yes Bank or Idea is crazy because retail investors को लगता है अच्छा मेरे को 50 रुपए में अच्छा लग रहा था, अब 30 में मिल रहा है और ले लूं, 20 में मिल रहा है और ले लूं.
Gensol was another stock which people started averaging.
Other example.
Gensol.
So these are the things that we have learned from Jerry sir and his experience, and things that even after 10 years of being in the stock market, being a broker, having seen so many accounts, things the same mistakes we have done. Like HFCL, मैंने आपको बोला मैंने 4 लाख का नुकसान बुक किया. I moved that funds to GMDC. GMDC moved from 275 to almost 440. I think I booked 30% position so far. But I'm holding 70% position and I'll keep trailing my uh, profits. Again, a thing that Jerry sir strongly recommends to keep trailing your profits. And I mean, there's always going to be another chance, another day to re-enter your stocks. So these are the two things that we have learned by observing. But going forward, we are launching. जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ, something big is coming. The next weekend when we meet, we'll be formally and officially announcing that will ensure that we are formally educated in that direction. So I'll keep it a suspense for now, and we'll take the next question.
Yeah, before I take the next question, on the same point what Darshan made, I would not like to take pride in what I'm going to say next. If you, a lot of people are good market traders, have got experience here for the last 5 to 10 years. Some are new, okay, that doesn't matter. A lot of stock recommendations do come on the Economic Times or on Google websites of different brokerages. I have noticed something for the last 3 weeks to 4 weeks to 1 month or more than a month. If you observe very closely the stocks that they have recommended, most of these brokerages in the Economic Times or any on social media or wherever it is, yes, you would have noticed something. They give a call on a particular stock and they say the holding period is 1 year. And what is the returns on that stock for 1 year? Or take 6 months, 10%, 15%. Nobody has given a target of more than 20%, but the minimum hold is 1 year. So you think these brokers, they don't know what is happening in 2025? So they are also trying to play it safe. They don't want to commit themselves. Acha, theek hai, maine 100 pe diya, it will go to 200. No, they don't want to commit themselves because everything doesn't look rosy in 2025. But still, when I give calls, I may be giving 10 calls in a month, but 5 of them outperform. They even do 20, 25, even 30% in 1 month. Correct? You don't expect every stock to go up, but if I give a stock, I'll give a stock which is good. There are various reasons for the stock to fall. There is, many stocks fell in the last Q4 because of bad results. Even the good companies came out with bad results. Many of them fell. Many of the stocks fall because of promoter selling. You can't do anything about it. Promoter selling means they sell and they come to know the next day the promoter is sold. Many stocks fall because of director change. Director has resigned or fire in the workshop. Now see Sigachi. Sigachi, just 3 days back, it was trading at 60, 65, 61, I think. One unit of theirs, chemical unit, caught fire, and I think 13 or 14 people, poor people, lost their lives. The stock came from 61 to 42. And yesterday, for 4 continuous days. And yesterday it bounced 7%. Higachi is a very good stock. I did not give the call because I thought it will fall further. It can fall further. But it is a value buy currently because 61 to 42, it fell almost, 40%. But it bounced. The reason it bounced because it is a good stock. So these are all various events which is out of your control or my control. You can't do anything about it. But these are good stocks. Like how brokers, 1 year target, I don't say 1 year, I never say 1 year. SML Isuzu, I said 3 months, 3,000 aega. What it did yesterday, it went again 12% up. If I wanted, I would have said 1 year. No, I didn't say. But 3 months, I think tomorrow, on Monday, Tuesday, it can hit 3,000. This is how stocks perform, unexpected. You always expect the unexpected. That is life. Life also is that way. Tomorrow, you don't know what is going to happen. So take it. Like I read a lot of Warren Buffett's books. Firstly, you should have a cool head on your shoulders. Don't get worked up or nervous or jittery if something happens. 90% of people, this is what they get nervous and fall face when the stock falls for some reason or the other. So be brave, be patient. As long as you're holding the right stocks, you lose in 2 stocks, you may be gaining in 1 stock. You'll cover up all your losses, what you have lost in the 2 stocks. That is why I don't like to average a stock. You don't know how further it's going to fall. Increase your holdings in a stock which is rising when the other is falling. That is how you cover one loss and recover from the other. Thank you.
I think
Anyone
Mani,
has any questions?
Mani has added
Newcomers, newcomers. Mr. Zaveri has raised his hand. Mr. Zaveri?
Yes, can I ask a question?
Yes, sir.
I'm not full time on the screen, so is there some way where I would like to trade your call? So how do I do it?
Are you on the Jerry D'Souza group currently?
Yes, but I'm unable to
Yeah. Okay.
follow it during market hours.
Yeah, sir, you can take positional trades. I sometimes give calls, positional calls. Like
Correct.
I gave Geo positional call. And recently, if you take positional call, you do not look every day,
Yeah.
Or you can depute somebody
So
from your family.
I would like to do that, but I mean, so do all the trades have to be self-executed? I've spoken to Darshan about it also. If there is a way where Darshan can execute the trades for me, I would like that.
So we have the execution support model.
Okay.
We can enroll you for the execution support model. What is the capital that you are looking to deploy?
I can start with 10 lakhs.
All right. So maybe after the meeting, I'll connect with you. Recently,
Okay.
there are
I'm just stepping out. Can we connect tomorrow? Post
Yeah,
4
we'll
o'clock?
connect tomorrow. No problem.
Okay. So I'll look forward to your call, Darshan.
100%.
Mr. Zaveri,
Yes.
Send me a hi once again on WhatsApp. That'll be great.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'll do that.
Mr. Zaveri, yeah, you could be
Yes,
a busy. I think you are a busy man during working days. But whenever you're free and you take a particular stock and you want to know the update,
Correct.
you can always message me privately during market hours also. It
Okay.
will take me 5 seconds to reply to your query.
Okay.
And then you can take further action on that.
Wonderful. That'll be great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Jerry.
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you,
Most
Darshan.
I think we have specifically got the screen and everything set up. So it'll be great if we can have some queries on some few stocks. Anybody who wants to know about any particular, please feel free to ask. Jerry sir is on the laptop. He can watch the charts and give you his views. Sir, can we first?
Before anybody wants to, there are a lot of newcomers here today. I will. Yeah.
Is Jerry sir discussing about anything charts today?
One second. Yeah, I will talk about charts. One second. I'll open my screen. Okay. I'll open my screen and can you see this screen currently? The current screen, SML Isuzu? Everyone? Okay. Okay, I have put on the various indicators. What I will do, I described this earlier also. I will again go through it in 5 minutes. Okay, I will take out all these indicators. Sorry, I will take out all these indicators and go through it again. Okay, I have got this Zerodha screen in front of me. Okay, I'll take out everything. Okay, now the screen looks like this. This is my Zerodha. I got an account with Zerodha and all my calls, whether it is positional, intra, or swing trades, all done through this chart. Okay? I'm currently on the 15-minute chart. Okay. So first, I will put one of my favorite indicators. That number one indicator, according to me, maybe not for others. According to me, I will put my favorite indicator here, which is the 200 moving average. I'll put moving average.
मैडम है वो लर्नर है पीछे एल लगाया लव करता है ठोकने चले
Moving average. I put the moving average, and I put the 200. It's a simple moving average. On Zerodha, you can see here. Type simple and 200. So it is 200 SMA, simple moving average, with a red line. Okay. I said done. It is executed. Okay. You can see the screen here. Next, I'll again do a 200, but it is an optional. I generally use this to track breakouts. It's not a must UST to have on your screen, but I do have it on the screen because I give calls to my investors.
गोल्डन टेम्पल के लिए
So I will again go to the moving average and I will put a 200
भी नहीं होगा
and I'll put
तो क्या होता है यहाँ पे
EMA, exponential moving average. Okay, it is exponential. I change the color. I put it yellow. Okay, and now I got two moving averages. One is the 200 simple moving average, and one is the 200 EMA. The yellow is just about a 200 simple moving average.
मैं आपको मैसेज करूंगा
I feel, according to my last 25 years experience in stock markets, always I'll find the 200 simple moving average below the EMA, because whenever a stock falls, 99% of the times it takes support on the 200 simple moving average. The 200 simple moving average is very, very strong on the weekly and the monthly time frame. It is not as strong as on the 15-minute, but it's very, very strong on the weekly and monthly time frame. You see this SML Isuzu, okay. I did not know about this by accident. Give me water. By accident, I put SML. Give me water. This is Ulia. Can everyone see SML Isuzu? You see the weekly chart. I just by accident I put this chart on, okay? And on 18 March 2024, the stock was at 2510. Chart can you see where it took support? From 28th March, it came down to when was this? 24th March 2025, same date, 1 year later, it took support not on the 200 EMA, which is the yellow marker here, but it took support on the red marker, which is the 200 simple moving average. And from there, at 1123, it was 1123. In 3 months, it went to 2722, 2725 yesterday, which closed. So it gave 100%, 120% returns in 3 months. So was I right in saying that 200 simple moving average is very strong on the weekly chart? People who had invested there, generally when I'm very confident on a particular stock, I will say sell your house and buy this stock. But I did not notice this. I gave a call on SML Isuzu only at 2258. Little. I'm talking to my wife. Yeah, so this proves that how strong the 200 simple moving average is on the weekly chart. Okay, these are the two, my basic bread and butter patterns, initial patterns which I use. The next, I will use this, the moving average, 20 moving average. I always use 20 moving average along with this 200 moving average, EMA and SMA. I'll use the color. Okay, this color, purple. Blue color. Okay, I'll use the blue. These are my bread and butter. These three indicators are my bread and butter indicators. I don't trade any stock without these three indicators. And then finally, my main indicator, the Ichimoku clouds, which I've been using for the last 10 years. That makes up for everything, whether the stock can fall, whether the stock can rise. Besides these three indicators, I use the Ichimoku. I'll put that Ichimoku here. Now, see, this is how the chart, my chart looks like on a weekly pattern. I'll repeat 200 moving average SMA, 200 EMA exponential, the yellow line. Then the blue line, which is a 20 moving average. And there are two indicators on the Ichimoku. One is this blue line, the dark blue line, which is called the conversion line, 9 moving average 9. This is the bullish indicator, the 9 Ichimoku cloud pattern, and the 26 red, which is called the baseline. Technically, it's the default line in the Ichimoku, default. I use this blue line and the 20 moving average because both the 20 and the 9 are always close to each other. Now see here, the dark blue line is the Ichimoku line, 9, and this is the 20 moving average. See, they're always close together. But when they break out, they cross each other like a scissor pattern. They give you 10 to 20% on a weekly basis. But on a daily basis or on a 15-minute chart, it will give you in a week, based on how the market is performing, it can give you 8 to 10%. But there are many other things which I cannot explain now. When we go forward in further Zoom meetings, I can explain. But these are the only things I use. And then furthermore, there is also the psychology of the markets or the psychology of the stocks. What the stock can do when the market is falling, whether the stock can go up, break out, or break down. Everything can be known only on this 200 simple moving average, whether you put it on the 15-minute chart, whether you put it on the hourly chart, whether you put it on the daily chart, or weekly or monthly chart. They will tell you the breakouts and the breakdowns. But there is different way of looking at it, that which I cannot explain currently. Like they say, when you go for a magic show, the magician will not give out all his tricks. Some tricks are inside his sleeve or inside his pocket to be, discussed during his last days. So maybe I will tell you all this. Some of my more secrets later on. Thank you again.
Thank you, sir. So I would request some members to now restrict your questions related to scripts. So a couple of queries that I've received on WhatsApp, I'll read them one by one. Kaushal Shah, Mr. Kaushal is asking a question on Sami Hotels.
Okay, let me pick out Sami Hotels. It's on my list. Okay, I'm looking at Sami Hotels, but not at the weekly. Okay, the weekly. I'm looking at the weekly. Let me go at the first chart when I look at on the 15-minute. Generally, in the morning when I open, I will look at a 15-minute chart. Okay. On 3rd of July, the stock gave a big drop from 219 Sami Hotels. Okay. On the hourly chart, to long candle to 211 intraday, and it bounced on the same day up to 222. 222. Okay. So if I go to the 15-minute, from the 15-minute to 1 hour chart, because 15-minute and 1 hour chart both are identical in the way they break out and they break down. So if I go to the 1 hour chart, see what you see here again. See, it is just another coincidence. It is just another coincidence. How lucky I am, I am at the right day at the right time teaching you this. Markets hope everybody has this on their screens. On 3rd of July, what has the stock done? It started falling from 227 on the hourly chart, and where did it take support? It took support at the 200 simple moving average. You see that long wick? It is sitting on exactly on the top of the 200 moving average, and it has bounced back from there about 5% up on the hourly chart, and it has since then not fallen. So the question to the gentleman who has put this question to me, keep a re-enter price at this price 212.38, okay, and re-enter here and go long. This is the answer to this question. Unless you get that there are quarter one results in this month, in July. I don't know when is the result of Sami Hotels, but if the results are bad, you should be alert and you should exit below 212 and enter. If it falls below 212, for say 2 or 3, 4%, you should exit and re-enter on the breakout again above the 200 simple moving average.
So Mr. Mohan Reddy sir is asking, so he sent me a screenshot the other day. He's holding 20,400 quantity of Loris Labs from 682 rupees.
From how much?
20,400 quantity. He's holding about, I think, 10 lots in futures. नहीं कितना lot हुआ 1700 का lot है. Almost 15 lots maybe he's holding in futures.
What is the buy price?
682.
Okay, let me have a look. 680 680.
682, sir. 682 is his average buy price. The stock is
Okay, let
currently
me have a
trading
look.
close to.
But he's holding the futures, right? Futures.
Yes, he's holding in.
6 cash funds.
So it is up. Upar hai na? So the stock is doing well for him currently. So let me have a look.
Yes, sir. He's one of our premium clients, and he's been with us for almost now 4 5 years now. He trades very aggressively, but he backs his conviction, and he's doing well with Loris Labs. He's asking for your advice on whether to book profits
Okay.
or continue
Now,
holding it.
since the stock has broken out from 680 to 776, so my first job is to go on the weekly chart. Okay. So the weekly chart says the 200 SMA is quite far away, 478. So it doesn't have to worry. But there is a what you call a demand zone which has made, there is sort of a rickshaman doji which is formed on 21st April. If you see that long wick on top and a small wick on top, bottom, and a small tiny
Yes,
body in the middle, that is just below that is the supply zone. If it falls below that, below 641, it's a danger. Currently, it's a danger zone, but you're well above. But since your buy is at 682, you have to look only at the last spinning top. The spinning top is 681, the same price you have bought. So that would be a stop loss. If it falls below that, the stock can be weak again. But I would suggest you book part profits. You do not know what is going to happen on 9th. Currently, it shows a breakout. Let me see the monthly chart also, sir. So monthly chart, on the monthly chart, the demand supply breakdown is at 722. So you have to be worried about 722 on the monthly. It doesn't come below 722. Then you are on safe zone, sir. That's what my advice is. If it comes below 722, I think you need to book part profits. Okay. But if it falls below 691, you have to be 688, 91. You need to be more alert, and you need to make a decision whether you need to exit or stay put. This is my advice. Sir, एक तुम्हारा पानी मेरा.
Anyone has any further questions? I think 2 questions I received on WhatsApp. Bharat sir is raising his hand. Bharat sir, yeah, you can please ask.
Good evening, Jerry sir. I want to know regarding NBCC and L&T Finance.
Oh, nice to hear your voice, Mr. Bharat Bhai.
Yes,
You're
good. I was in Punjab. I'm today in Punjab, and I just came to my room and I joined you.
Oh, thank you so much. You always attend all my Zoom sessions.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you are a frequent traveler. All the time you're busy, my
What to do?
businessman.
What to do, sir? Work has to be
Okay,
done.
let me check, sir, NBCC.
And
Okay.
NBCC and L&T Finance. If you can put a.
Okay, NBCC. I'll go to NBCC first. उसे कॉल करो कॉल करो. हाँ, आपको निकलना निकल जाओ. नेट भी एक्स्ट्रा टाइम होगा. 8:25 चार के लिए. Hey, on the monthly zone on NBCC, it has given a danger signal. Can you see my chat, Bharat Bhai? Are you on the screen, Bharat Bhai? You're not on the screen, doesn't matter, but I will advise.
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you. I was just trying to unmute myself.
You can see my screen at on the Zoom.
Yes, sir.
There is a danger. There's a danger zone, a red flag here.
Right.
What on 2nd of June? Okay, it has made a bearish rickshaman doji where the body is small, The wick is the same size on top and wick is same size on the bottom. It was at 123, it made that. Okay.
Yes,
Unless and until the stock crosses 123, and currently the stock is 117.85, 87. I place it in a weak zone. Currently it's in a weak zone. Until it crosses 123, only then I am bullish. Otherwise I'm bearish. It can fall to 103. This stock can fall to 103 and bounce.
Sir,
If
my buying price is 103.
Oh my God! See how accurate I am in my assumption.
Yeah,
You
I
didn't
asked
tell
this
me. You
stock
didn't tell
also
me
around
103 is a buying, but I
2
just guessed. The reason I guessed because it was showing a bullish pattern at 103. It was trying to break out. It went to 140, but I don't know why you held on to it, sir. You- Below one
No, sir,
now.
we did
Currently,
done part booking from 120 to 130. So I wanted to know now whether to come off completely or rebuy it.
okay. Now, see, sir, currently the price is 117.87. Okay, Friday close. Okay, I told you above 123 it will get bullish again, but don't allow it to fall below 113. If it falls
Okay,
below
113 should be stop
113,
loss.
yeah. Don't put stop loss. When it comes to 113.50, watch it for 1 day or 2 days.
Okay, okay.
If it
Thank you very
doesn't
much.
close on that particular day above 113, then you need to sell another 50%. Okay.
Okay, understood, sir. Thank you very much. And
This
another
stock
stock
is
was
bullish. According to me, it is bullish. But this government stock, NBCC stocks, this PSU stocks, they take their own time to perform.
right, sir.
Okay.
Sir, another thing was
They
L&T
give them,
Finance.
yeah, L&T Finance. Okay. L&T Finance. Okay. Currently at 205.60. Okay. On monthly, it looks okay. It looks okay. It has made a small spinning top marker. Thank you. ये बात करें कौन? उसका जगह जानते हैं ना? So what I would like to say is, below 194, there is weakness in this stock, Mr. Bharat Bhai.
Okay, sir, my buy price is 198.50.
Okay, so you can hold on to the stock, but beware before it doesn't fall below 194.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
Okay, thank you.
That.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else has any general question to ask besides the charts?
So any view
Sir,
on
26,000.
26,000. Yeah, Bharat Bhai, we're almost there. We're almost there.
Yes.
Just 500 points.
Yes.
I said by Diwali it should come.
I know. I was the one who was asking which year.
So let us see what Trump has to throw at us. Let us see what Mr. Trump has to throw at India on the tariffs on 9th
That is
July.
on 9th July.
Yeah, 9 July. If everything is good, I think we should hit 26,000 in a week.
Fantastic.
Mark my words. Write it down. If there are no tariffs, which is anti-India, by 20th July, we should hit 26,000.
Amazing.
But if there are tariffs against India, I expect the Nifty to come down to 25,000.
Let's see. Let Mr. Trump say.
That is a strong support. 25,031.
I don't think so even Trump know what he's going to say.
Exactly, sir. Exactly.
सर जी,
Yeah.
सर जी, नावा लिमिटेड,
नावा लिमिटेड कौन मनसुख भाई बोल रहे हैं क्या?
मनीष
हाँ, मनीष भाई
जी,
मनीष भाई, आपका तो नावा में तो पूरा पांचों उंगली घी में है,
भी है सर, कढ़ाई में।
कढ़ाई में। ओके ओके, कढ़ाई में है। चलो, नावा लिमिटेड I had recommended on the elite group before 1 month, and it did very well, and we booked the profits also. I think it went 20% up in 1 week. Nawa Limited. Abhi, for Manish, I will look. Yeah, he's go. He has to go to the Ashwin's house. It is. क्या बोल रहा हूँ मैं, मिस्टर मनीष भाई?
जी सर।
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 मैं वापस गिन रहा हूँ, एक सेकंड। 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9। इट इज ऑलमोस्ट एट, आपने ये नावा लिमिटेड जो है, ये सेम प्राइस लॉस लास्ट टॉप 2 सितंबर 2024 में किया था, ठीक है?
हाँ,
जो आज जो इसका प्राइस है फ्राइडे का 624 है उसका क्लोजिंग, ठीक है?
जी,
नहीं, कितना क्लोजिंग था, एक सेकंड। 624 नहीं, 611 पे क्लोजिंग किया, 611।
हाँ, 624 का हाई लगाया था बराबर।
हाँ, तो ये स्टॉक 6, एक सेकंड मैं देख रहा हूँ, 621 के ऊपर गया तो 690 आ सकता है। करंटली बुलिश है, और वीकनेस अगर तुमको ध्यान देना है, आई विल गो टू द आवरली चार्ट, एंड if somebody is looking at the screen, they can see this baseline which I explained a little while ago. I explained about this baseline, which is the bearish baseline on Ichimoku, the red line, the straight red line. Yeah.
हाँ,
606 के नीचे वीक है।
ओके सर।
अगर 606 नेक्स्ट वीक का वीकली बेसिस का बात कर रहा हूँ,
अच्छा,
606 के नीचे रह गया तो तुमको एग्जिट करना पड़ेगा इसको,
ठीक है ना सर।
क्योंकि उधर सपोर्ट है, स्ट्रॉन्ग सपोर्ट है 606 पर, ठीक है?
हाँ,
ओके,
ठीक है,
थैंक यू। So these are some of the ideas which I have on the Ichimoku. If you look at the screen on the Ichimoku, there's one line called the lagging span line. Lagging span, which is वो अकेला भाई है, वो कुछ ना कुछ करते रहता है। ये लेफ्ट साइड में नजर आएगा तुमको। अगर वो स्टॉक गिरेगा, वो तो पहला दिखाएगा, इंडिकेटर करेगा कि स्टॉक गिर रहा है। ये तो ये लाइन ग्रीन लाइन जो है,
अच्छा,
ये इचिमोको का सिग्नल है। ये ग्रीन लाइन, डार्क ग्रीन लाइन में, जिसपे अभी ये कर्सर मेरा घुमा रहा हूँ,
हाँ 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 हाँ,
ये सिग्नल है तुम्हारा कि ये स्टॉक क्या कर रहा है। जैसा इट्स लाइक एन RSI इंडिकेटर। लॉट ऑफ पीपल, 90% or 99% of people use RSI for stock markets. I don't use RSI. I mentioned yesterday only in my messages. I use ADX. This span, lagging span, is like an RSI for the stock, penny stock. It doesn't work as good on the index like Nifty or mid caps or something index, but it works very well for the stocks. It will give you an indication stock गिर रहा है, कैसा गिरेगा और कितना गिरेगा. So that is one indicator. You can call it like in a reflex action RSI index, RSI indicator. Anyone else? General questions? Any general questions? Mr. Manish Bhai asked about 26,000. I gave my reply on the 26,000. What is going to happen?
BSc,
Sorry?
BSc,
BSc stock. You want to know about BSc? Okay. What's your name, sir?
Pritesh.
Okay, BSc. Okay. See, we are looking only spot prices. Huh? I generally don't do futures. Okay. I'm advising only on spot.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. BSc has been falling. What is your buy price, sir?
2,400.
2,400. Okay. You're still on safe zone. See, there is a lot of support. If you look at this, I have put my marker on the daily chart. Okay. If you see the daily chart, I'm on the daily time frame of BSc, and I put this line here at 2537. If you see 1, 2, 3, I will call that the
Yes.
support zone, and I'll call it a demand zone. Below that, that is 2537.50. Okay.
Okay.
If it falls below 2537.50, you should be alert. Okay. I think the stock will bounce from here. The stock will bounce from 2537 if it comes to 2537. So currently hold on to it. But below 2537, if it falls for 1 or 2 days, you need to exit. And on a further bounce again above the support zones, you can re-enter.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Got it, sir? When you go home on your screen, just use these markers 2537. There are 3 indicators there, 2 red and 1 green. The stock, what happened was, I'll explain in more detail. On 11th of June, the stock was at 3021. Okay. It came down to this 2537. It took support on that same demand zone, which was created in the month of May, 1 month back, 2 months back almost. And it went up to 28571, 2871, and it again fell from 2871 to 2620, which was the Friday price. Okay. So what I'm saying is the same thing again. See that it doesn't fall below 2537. If it falls below 2537, means it has broken support zones. It can fall further down.
Noted,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone has any general questions? I would be pleased to take it.
Hi, JD sir.
Hi.
Yeah. Can you please cover Ola?
Sorry,
Can you please cover Ola last year?
I can't hear you very well, sir. Can you speak a little louder?
So he wants you to check
Yes, sir.
Ola Limited.
Cola, COLA. Okay.
Sir, Ola Electric.
Ola Electric. Okay. It's a very bad. It has been doing very badly, na, recently. Ola. Many people have
Yes,
told
sir.
me they lost money in Ola. Yeah, it has fallen from 55 on 23rd May to now it is 40.14. It looks semi-bullish to me, but let me see. On the daily, it looks semi-bullish to me. You say this, I just explained 2 minutes back. about his lagging span. Can you say the lagging span? Sir,
Yes, sir.
the person who asked me the question on
Yes, sir,
Ola,
I can see.
can you see it has made a V sign here? It went down. It made a V sign upward. This is the Ichimoku lagging span indicator. A pretense of an RSI indicator. Okay. So let me go to the weekly now. On the weekly, it has made a spinning top. It has made a spinning top. Because it has made a weekly spinning top. So the buyers and sellers are undecided what will happen next. So I would suggest below 40.40 there could be weakness. So it is important on Monday how the stock opens. Okay. It is very, very important on Monday how the stock opens. Let me go to the monthly chart. Yeah, it is at the all-time lows currently, Ola Electric. But one good sign is the lagging span, which has given a small breakout from 40.46 and where it closed at 41.73 on Friday, that is yesterday. So I would say from 41.73 you can keep a 5% maximum stop loss, not more than that. And trade small quantity, not large quantities. Until it moves above this blue line, the conversion line, which is 42.70. Okay, you see this blue conversion line, which is the bullish Ichimoku line.
Yes, sir, yes.
Correct? It hit that line and it dropped Ola Electric on Friday. So it has to cross 42.65 or 42.70 and stay above that blue line. The stock will move up another 10%.
Okay, sir.
Okay, thank you.
I think we are meeting on Sunday, the next Sunday.
Yeah.
I would request maximum people to try and make it so we can have a more like one-to-one session. Maybe not on charts, but we can discuss about a lot of things other than stock market. And I think for today, I think we have had enough questions. If you want, we can take another couple questions, last couple of questions.
Yeah, but let me say something else. See,
Yes,
the people who are still here now, we are almost had 2 hours of talk. You can, send me on my private group, the people who are currently, how many people are here still? Can't read now.
24.
We are about 24 currently here. If anybody has any question on a particular stock, you can message me on my WhatsApp number. I will take time and I will look at it and quickly advise by tomorrow morning. Okay. Any stock you are stuck in or something, you can always message me on my WhatsApp. And before, by tomorrow, all day, I will answer back. Thank you. Thank you for being on the group. And I look forward to everyone's support. Especially, I look forward to everyone's prayers so that I continue the good job which I am currently doing. Up and down, markets up and down is part of the game. We know all that from many years experience.
So a couple of people have raised their hands. So
Yeah.
we can maybe conclude the session once we hear from them. Ayush Mundra is with us.
Ayush Mundra. Okay. Hi, Ayush.
Hi, sir. Can you check Aventel once? AVANTEL.
Okay, just a second. Can you repeat the spelling? AV? Okay, I got it. Okay, I'm looking at the daily chart of Aventel. On the ADS indicator, it is showing downward sign. But if I look at it on the hourly chart, also it is looking slightly weak, but the good sign is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has taken strong supports again on, I'm happy to say, it has taken strong supports for the last 2 weeks on the 200 simple moving average. That is at 157. Okay. Say from on 3rd of July 157, I'm looking at the hourly chart. Okay. 4th also 157, it took support. Yesterday yesterday also it took support there only at 157. So as long as 157 holds, it is strong until it crosses 161. 161 is that Ichimoku, the bearish indicator, the baseline. It has to cross that and stay above that up to 164, where you can see, I can see on the right hand side on what date is that? On July, not wait, it has made a almost looks like a Rikshaman Doji. It has to cross 164.90, 70, 90. Then you can have a bullish movement above that. If I go to the weekly pattern on this, the weekly also sign looks good until the support of this conversion line, the blue conversion line. You see here, the blue conversion and the baseline are together. As long as it doesn't fall below 147, I will have 147 as a stop loss. Okay. As long as it doesn't come below that, I'm bullish on this. Aventel.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ayush. Ayush, you're good on charts, so I don't think you need to take my opinion on this. You're good on fundamentals, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, sir. I'm still learning on charts, so that's why.
Okay, good question. Anyway, nice to speak to you after a very long time.
Same here, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right, so let's call it the day. I think the night, rather.
Yeah, I hope most of you can meet us on 13th in Andheri. We will follow it up this week, next week, Darshan and I, whoever can come.
So we've kept it a lot of surprise. Can we reveal the surprise?
No, not now,
If you
sir.
allow. Not
No,
now?
no,
All right.
I don't want it. And I'm delighted to say that there are two people. One person is coming traveling 18 hours from, I don't know where he's staying, Gujarat to meet me.
Mansukh Bhai only.
Mansukh Bhai, 18. I told him clearly yesterday, not yesterday, he had called me a couple of days back. I said, why you're traveling 18 hours to meet me by train? He says, नहीं सर मुझे आपको एक बार मिलना है और बाद में मेरा सिस्टर भी है कांदिवली में, मैं उनके साथ 2 दिन रहूंगा फिर जाऊंगा वापस. देना से ठीक है, अगर आपका सिस्टर है ठीक है, मैं तो नहीं आना. 18 घंटा क्यों ट्रैवल कर रहे हो? हम तो ऐसा रोज फोन पे बात करते हो. And there's one more person I think who's coming. I can't remember his name. From far away. I think Manish Bhai, I think. If he has time, he said. Yeah.
तो मनीष भाई आते रहते हैं हमसे मिलने के लिए.
Okay, okay.
It's
Anyway,
been a
let's
while
call
he's
it
not
that.
visited us, so more than happy to welcome.
दर्शन भाई ने आदत लगाई हमको मिलने की. पहले दर्शन भाई के साथ में मिलेंगे जेरी सर को.
जरूर जरूर जरूर. वो सरप्राइज बोलना चाहते हैं मुझे. मैंने पहले बोला मुझे कोई सरप्राइज नहीं चाहिए यार. अब हम साथ में मिलेंगे 13 तारीख को. बड़ी चीज है.
यस यस.
साथ में बैठ के बात करेंगे, गपशप चाय शाय मारेंगे. अब और क्या.
चाय चाय
चलो जो भी है देख लेंगे, जो भी है
हाँ,
देख
ये
लेंगे।
ठीक है, ये ठीक है।
Okay. Okay.
Bharat bhai, hope you will come too on 13th.
Sir, I will be, if I'm in Mumbai, 100% I'll be there. In fact, this was the idea I gave it to Darshan long back. So I
Ah.
will definitely come. We want to meet all of us and, try to make a network for all of us together, bigger one.
Okay, sure. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
we'll
Thank you.
call
Good
it.
night.
We'll call it a night now.
Yes, sir.
Again, if anybody has any questions on stocks, you are free, very free to message me on my WhatsApp.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day,
All right,
everyone.
thank you. Good night, everyone. Thank you so
And
much
thank you for
joining.
coming on the Zoom today.
Thank you. Good
I'm
night.
happy. Thank you. Have a
Thank you,
great
Jerry,
weekend.
for your precious time, and thank you everyone for
Thank
your
you.
patience with me. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye
Thank
bye.
you,
Bye.
only for
Take
the
care.
setup. We've
Good
not
night,
thanked him.
sir.
Good night. Good night,
sir. Good
everybody.
night. Good night, sir.
Good night. Good night. We'll continue this good work again after 2 weeks. Thank you.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Sure,
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Bye bye.